Let's make this chili glazed mahi mahi. We're going to start with some gochujang, which is some spicy chili paste. Then we're going to add some soy sauce to this. Go ahead, sprinkle a little honey in there for some sweetness. We're going to add some minced ginger and also some hot chili oil. We're going to finish this with the juice of a fresh lemon. Squeeze all that in there. Then we're going to take our whisk and we're going to whisk this together until it's totally combined. And this is going to be the marinade for our fish. It's going to be delicious. Next, we're going to take our mahi mahi. We're just going to season this lightly with some sea salt. Then we're going to take that mixture we just had and we're just going to let it bathe in that nice, sweet, salty, spicy mixture. And we're just going to let it marinate for a couple minutes. Let's work on our roasted broccoli. You're going to take your broccoli, sprinkle some olive oil on there, some sea salt on there. We're going to do a little garlic powder. And then all we're going to do is finish this with some soy sauce, just a couple of sprinkles, make sure it's coated. Then we're going to take this and mix this together. You want each and every broccoli floret to get a little bit of that seasoning. We're going to put this in the oven. Bake for 450 for about 8 minutes. It's going to be delicious. While our broccoli's cooking, we're going to get started on this mahi mahi. So we're going to take a hot wok, or you can just use a pan, put some olive oil in there, and we want this to be smoking hot. When we put the fish in there, it's going to give it a nice sear. And we're going to sear this on this side for 4 minutes. A quick cameo for my people. Once the fish has been cooking for 4 minutes and halfway done, we're going to flip it. It should be a nice little crust on one side. While that's cooking, let's get the pasta started. Cook this as directed. We're going to pull the broccoli out. Look at that, nice, golden, delicious, and crisp. Once our beautiful fish is done, we're going to take this out and let it rest. Now let's get to working on these vegetables for our pasta. So we're going to add some fresh onions to this olive oil, and we're also going to add our bok choy. Ooh, I love bok choy. And we're just going to saute this till it gets nice and tender, approximately 3 to 4 minutes. You'll know, just let it speak to you. Once your vegetables are wilted, we're going to add some freshly chopped garlic and then that chili sauce that we marinated our fish in. We are also going to add some soy sauce because this is going to add more flavoring. We're going to take this mixture and just let it marinate, get all nice and cozy with the seasonings that we just added. All right, it's time for the noodles to join this party. They want some of that seasoning too. So after we add our noodles, we are also going to add some fresh bean sprouts. You don't want to add these too soon because they will get too soft, and we want this for a little bit of texture. So let's add your noodles and your bean sprouts at the same time. Once you have your noodles combined with your vegetables, I add about a tablespoon of butter. Ooh, that butter is going to give it that umptuousness, and it's also going to help combat the spiciness of the sauce. Finish this off with some fresh lemon juice, and it's time to plate. This is where the magic happens. It's where it happens. So you're going to take your noodles and you're going to get a nice heaping amount. We're going to place this on your vessel. I like to use a nice flat plate. Turn it just a little bit to keep all the noodles together. Go back in there and get some of those vegetables. Get some of that bok choy. Make sure you get that garlic. Make it look good. It's time to add our fresh roasted broccoli. Let me move this back so you can see. And put as much broccoli on here as you want. You're going to put this directly on top of the noodles because we are going for height. It makes it look good. That's just a little chef secret. Go ahead, stack that up, and listen, we got to make sure it tastes good. Go ahead, get you a taste of that. Time to add our perfectly rested, juicy, delicious mahi mahi. Set that right on top like that, and then we're going to take some leftover chili sauce, and we're just going to go ahead sprinkle that all over there. Make sure you get enough so it run down the sides. That's when it look delicious, when it runs down those sides. Top this with a little green onion, and what you know, it's time to eat. Let's get it. It's time to taste. Let me tell y'all, this was absolutely delicious. The fish is tender. The noodles are great. The bok choy is scrumptious. The broccoli was crispy. Ooh, let's go. Let's get it. Bon appetit.